Losing someone we love can be one of the most difficult experiences we face in life, and it's important to understand how grief can impact us. Each person's experience with grief is unique, and there is no right or wrong way to grieve. However, recognizing the stages of grief can help us better understand and manage our emotions. Stage 1. Denial. The first stage of grief is often denial. This can manifest in different ways. We may find ourselves in shock, feeling numb, or simply unable to accept the reality of what has happened. Denial is a natural response to an overwhelming situation, and it can provide us with a temporary sense of protection from the intense emotions that come with grief. Stage 2. Anger. The second stage of grief is anger. This is a normal reaction to loss and can be directed towards many different sources: ourselves, others, the world, or even the person who passed away. We may feel frustrated or resentful about the loss, or we may feel angry at ourselves for things we did or didn't do. It's important to recognize and express our anger in healthy ways, such as through exercise or talking with a trusted friend or therapist. Stage 3. Bargaining. The third stage of grief is bargaining. This is when we may try to make deals with a higher power or the universe in an attempt to bring our loved ones back or change the circumstances of the loss. Bargaining can provide a sense of control in an uncontrollable situation, but it's important to recognize that it's not a productive stage and that we can't change what has already happened. Stage 4. Depression. This is often the stage where we start to feel the full weight of our emotions. We may feel overwhelmed by sadness, loneliness, or hopelessness. It's common to withdraw from social interactions and activities we once enjoyed during this stage. It's important to seek support from loved ones or professionals during this stage and to give ourselves permission to grieve in our own time. Stage 5. Acceptance. The final stage of grief is acceptance. This is when we start to come to terms with the loss and find a way to move forward. Acceptance doesn't mean we're over the loss or that we won't continue to feel sadness. Instead, it means that we have found a way to live with the loss and integrate it into our lives. It's important to recognize that the stages of grief are not linear and that everyone's experience with grief is unique. We may move back and forth between stages, skip stages entirely, or experience them in a different order. It's also important to remember that there is no right or wrong way to grieve. Grief can impact us in many different ways, both physically and mentally. It's common to experience symptoms such as fatigue, headaches, loss of appetite, or difficulty sleeping. We may also struggle with mental health concerns such as anxiety, depression, or post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD. It's important to prioritize self-care during the grieving process, such as eating a balanced diet, getting enough rest, and engaging in activities that bring us joy. In conclusion, understanding the stages of grief and how they can impact us is an important part of the grieving process. By recognizing and accepting our emotions, seeking support from loved ones or professionals, or prioritizing self-care, we can find a way to live with the loss and move forward with our lives. Remember to be gentle with yourself during this difficult time and know that you are not alone. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any other questions or topics you would like me to cover, please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on mental health and self-care. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.